Sunday evening. The Chicago Bears visiting Lambeau Field and the Green Bay Packers. And we're joining again with Cairo Santos of the Chicago Bears. Cairo, like we say in Spanish, I'm sure you understand something like muchas gracias por estar con nosotros. Thank you very much for being with us again.
Sí, mucho gusto, un enorme placer.
¿Lo hacemos en español?
Soy muy malo en español. Las respuestas son mejores en inglés.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to practice Portuguese. And hopefully when we get Gabriel again, so I can, translate something in Portuguese. How's that?
Next time we'll do that.
Okay, Cairo, before we start getting into next Sunday's game, tell us about, the impact Ben Johnson has had on this team.
Yeah, he's been so fun to watch from the moment he got here and understanding the mind of Ben Johnson and how he applied that to the practice field for us. He's an intense competitor. That's the best way I think I can describe him. In everything, he wants to win. He wants to dominate. So the players just kind of love that mentality, and he's a guy that doesn't kind of need to say much, but what he says, like he gets everyone believing in and that's the how we started the season. Nobody panicked starting 0-2 and starting the way we started, and turning that into a 9-3 team is something that it just took every week, just believing and buying into his plan, the rest of the coaching staff, which is an unbelievable staff, the best I've been around. And so just sticking with that and taking it 1 week at a time. We've played tough teams, even though teams that we played had injuries and things like that, but there's still been close games that we needed to learn how to win. And to do that, accomplish that in the first year of Coach Johnson, to me, being here for my sixth season now and seeing us grow from what the Bears have been in the last couple of years and winning the games that we are winning this year, it's something that is special to be a part of. And I just can't wait to attack this week, just like we've been attacking every week.
What would you say the difference between last year and this year is?
Yeah, I think there's a big trust in what we're doing, why we're doing, and also the confidence. I think we still had the same players that a lot, offense, defense, special teams, a lot of the same players, but and we lost games in fashions that learning them how to win and winning them this year, I think it was a boost of confidence to believe that, okay, like we're done with that. We've learned from last year, and now we're turning into things to kind of add to our confidence, our play style, and try to just win the next game. So it's been special to see that transformation.
And let's talk about Sunday games. I mean, how huge is this game for you guys? I mean, knowing you're going to play for the number one in the division.
Yeah, I don't think have yet to play a Bears Packers game that doesn't feel like it's a huge game. I think there's such a big meaning in this game for the two franchises, whether the team record or whatever it's at stake. It's beating the Packers is always a goal when our team owner talks to us every year, and it's win titles and beat the Packers. So that always going to be a big game for us, and whatever's at stake, it'll be a result of whoever wins that game. So I think the focus has been for the whole team, just to going down there and achieving one of our goals, beating the Packers.
Cairo, give us an example because you play in the Windy City in Chicago, but I know and we're in December right now. You're going to play in Lambeau Field, which is also very cold. Give us an example how hard it is to kick a field goal or kickoff or this kind of kick during this kind of stadium and the weather, the impact it has.
Yeah, the game itself is not too bad because we do have a lot of heating equipment, like the bench is heated. We got heating machines and equipment. So the adrenaline, like you actually, it does feel cold, but you're so in the game and stuff, that's not too bad. You know, practicing throughout the week is much more mentally tough, I believe, than games, and you just kind of have to embrace it. You know, that can be an advantage for us, going down. You know, getting the number one seed, or getting the playoffs and having a game in Chicago. That can be an advantage because we endure throughout the week for weeks of this, and just kind of learn to mentally be able to be at your best when the conditions are not favorable for you. So for me as a kicker, you know, the ball does get a lot harder. It doesn't travel as far, so adjusting my kick distances in the offense and defense, everybody knows that, you know, both teams, you know, field position is going to be even more important because you got to get closer to be able to kick field goals and turn them into touchdowns. And so it becomes a game that everybody has to adjust. And that ball is hard. I gotta just kind of hold my breath and just attack it like I know it's going to be a bruised foot at the end of the day, from kicking that cold ball.
Well, I'm sure it's going to be an extremely great game. We wish you all the best, Cairo, of course. And finally, before we go, there's a draw coming up, the World Cup. What are your expectations? Where would you like to see Brazil play?
Yeah, I would love to see Brazil play. It's in the summer, so we'll be away from football, so I have free time. So I'm gonna follow Brazil wherever they play. I would love if they went to Florida, went to the Midwest. Those are the places that a lot of Brazilians are. Obviously, West Coast as well. But yeah, I'd love to maybe to go watch Brazil play in a, you know, a big stadium, or maybe the Kansas City Chiefs is a really cool stadium with the ownership that loves soccer. I think that could be exciting. The loudest stadium in the world. I was at that game when we broke that record. So taking the Brazilians and the fans and the Brazil team there, I think would be special.
What do you think is the expectation for Brazil for next World Cup?
Yeah, I think we're a team that we still need more confidence. I think we need to find a team that we feel like, you know, gives us the a chance to go and dominate. We've got so many star players, and I'm really big Chelsea fan. So seeing Estevão go and already score a lot of goals for Brazil, scoring a lot of goals for Chelsea. So whoever's playing the best, you know, finding that team that can play well together. We'd love to count on Neymar if he's healthy. I think he adds that veteran leadership, and I think he deserves a World Cup. So I'm just excited just to see how Carlos Ancelotti takes this team, and we need to start it strong.
Well, I'm sure it's going to be very interesting. Just to let you know, in 1970, 1986, Brazil used to play here in Guadalajara, in Mexico.
Yeah.
And in 1970, I think they one of the best teams ever, if not the greatest team ever to play the game. Then 1990 World Champion Brazil with Pelé, of course, leading that team. Cairo, again, muchas gracias, Cairo, and we wish you all the best. And hopefully tenerte de regreso. Hopefully back here in the future.
Muchas gracias, mi amigos de ESPN México.
Thank you very much, Cairo. Un abrazo.
Un abrazo.